Taylor Swift turned a chilly Sunday night at Arrowhead Stadium into a full-on style moment as she arrived to cheer on her fiancé, Travis Kelce, during the Chiefs versus Houston Texans game. Looking effortlessly stunning, the pop icon blended cozy comfort with quiet luxury, proof that game day fashion can still bring serious main character energy. After spending several days in Kansas City with the Swift family and reportedly hosting multiple celebrations at Travis's mansion, including her 36th birthday bash over the weekend, Taylor showed up bundled and beautiful. She swapped stage sparkle for cozy glamour in a plush knee-length brown fur coat, paired with a festive red knit beanie topped with a playful palm. Black leather gloves and her signature bold red lip added polish, while a pale quilted Chanel bag delivered that unmistakable couture contrast. The result? Practical, photo-ready, thoughtfully styled, and undeniably chic. Fans quickly noticed Taylor wasn't flying solo. Scott and Andrea Swift joined their daughter, making the night feel less like a celebrity sighting and more like a warm family outing. Andrea looked relaxed and polished in a dark quilted coat and sunglasses, smiling and waving as she moved through the stadium. Scott, clearly proud, chatted easily with staff and posed for a few photos with well-wishers. Together, they stayed close to Taylor all evening, offering a calm, grounded presence amid the buzz. The moment carried extra sparkle. Taylor also attended the Kansas City Chiefs' early Christmas party with Travis Kelce, her official debut as his fiancé. Making her first appearance at the festive event as an engaged couple, Taylor's presence turned the night into something memorable. Sparkling, a little chaotic, and utterly delightful. It wasn't just game night. It was a quietly iconic chapter in the Swift-Kelce love story. Festive didn't even begin to cover it. The annual Kansas City Chiefs Holiday Bash unfolded inside a glittering, ornament-packed venue that felt like Santa's workshop crashing straight into a high-energy nightclub. Players, staff, families, and partners filled the space, but all eyes were on the most anticipated guest of the night, Taylor Allison Swift, making her first appearance as Travis Kelce's bride-to-be. Taylor arrived in a chic navy holiday look, sleek, understated, and elevated by her signature red lip. Effortless, polished, and perfectly on theme. Travis, meanwhile, was reportedly beaming all night, proudly telling teammates how excited he was to have Taylor there as part of the Chiefs family. The couple mingled, shared a few affectionate moments, and radiated newly engaged energy without ever stealing the spotlight. At one point, Swift spotted an animated conversation with Patrick Mahomes, who looked fully in festive mode in a crisp white shirt. Witnesses say he greeted her with a huge grin, and their chat was relaxed, playful, and easy, like longtime friends catching up rather than superstar royalty meeting for the first time. Inside, the vibe was pure holiday magic. Garlands lined the room, colorful lights glowed overhead, and laughter echoed as teammates and loved ones soaked up the rare off-field celebration. Sources say Taylor blended in seamlessly, laughing with players' wives, introducing herself to staff, and posing for a few discreet photos. One attendee described her as sweet, grounded, and genuinely happy, noting how she seemed to light up even more whenever Travis wandered back to her side. No wedding details were spilled, sorry Swifties, but the night was full of congratulations, playful teasing for the newly engaged couple, and an overwhelming sense of love from Chiefs Kingdom. It wasn't just a holiday party, it was a warm welcome into the family. If this holiday party was any kind of preview of what's ahead for the Kelce-Swift union, one thing feels certain. Family celebrations are only going to get more star-studded and a whole lot sweeter. But amid the glitter and congratulations, Travis Kelce recently sparked a much deeper conversation. Is it actually healthy to never fight with your partner? During a December 3rd episode of his New Heights podcast, Travis surprisingly revealed that he and his fiancée, Taylor Swift, have never had an argument, not once, in their 2.5-year relationship. The confession came during an interview with George Clooney after Travis asked the Oscar winner about his long-standing claim that he and wife Amal Clooney haven't argued in over a decade. That's when Clooney flipped the script. "No, I'm not lying," Clooney insisted, before turning the question back on Travis. Laughing, Travis admitted the comparison wasn't wrong. "It's only been 2.5 years," he said, adding, "And you're right, I haven't gotten into an argument, not once." Clooney went on to explain why conflict has never been part of his marriage. "I've met this incredible woman," he said. "She's beautiful, she's smart, and she stands for all the most important things I believe in. I can't believe how lucky I am. So what am I going to fight about?" No winners, no point. Still, relationship experts urge a little balance. Dr. R.G. Allen Wilson, former director of clinical training at Drexel University's Couple and Family Therapy Department, explains that the absence of conflict doesn't automatically equal a flawless relationship. People don't like conflict, so they think, if we're not fighting, that means we have a great relationship. But that's not necessarily true. According to Dr. Wilson, the real test of a healthy relationship isn't how things feel when everything's perfect, but how partners show up when things get uncomfortable. Can you navigate disagreement? Can you stay connected during conflict? He notes. That's where relationship strength truly lives. For now, though, Travis and Taylor seem firmly in the honeymoon chapter, full of joy, mutual respect, and effortless harmony. Whether disagreements ever make their way into the story remains to be seen, but one thing's clear. They're writing it their own way. Dr. R.G. Allen Wilson explains that the idea of fighting looks different for every couple. For some, it means raised voices, frustration, and heated exchanges. For others, it shows up as silence, avoidance, or passive-aggressive behavior. But in one form or another, conflict is unavoidable and necessary. Every couple needs disagreement because that's how you learn to resolve conflict. After all, how can partners know how they'll navigate real challenges if the relationship is never tested? As Dr. Wilson, author of Courageous Conversations Connect, a pathway to reset your mindset with intentional thoughts from the inside out, points out, life can change in an instant. A year from now, everything can turn on a dime, she explains. I've seen couples who didn't survive because they never developed the skills or foundation to handle difficult moments. Avoiding conflict entirely can actually be a red flag. If one or both partners are constantly afraid of rocking the boat or hold back from sharing concerns out of fear of creating distance, that dynamic doesn't support long-term emotional health. Couples need to learn how to have fair disagreements, Dr. Wilson emphasizes. She adds that in nearly 30 years of clinical practice, she has rarely seen a couple that truly never disagrees. Given the different backgrounds, beliefs, and experiences people bring into relationships, it's virtually impossible. When couples claim otherwise, she suggests, they may not be fully honest with themselves or each other. While it can be tempting to idolize relationships that appear conflict-free, Dr. Wilson believes there's something far more powerful in learning how to argue well. When couples create a safe enough space, built on trust and emotional equity, they can be vulnerable. That vulnerability allows them to repair fractures and move forward in a healthy way. So while the idea of no fighting ever might sound ideal, Dr. Wilson is clear. From decades of experience in mental health and relationships, that's not necessarily a good thing. Growth doesn't come from avoiding conflict, it comes from learning how to face it together.